Hey everybody, welcome to Fire in the Hall. I was just listening to Uncle Mikey over on the other screen on, he's doing a live webcast there from his show tonight. He was playing Dig. Actually, he used to play it on a boot. This time he's playing on a skateboard. Kind of cool. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check out that one guy. Did a song called Butt Machine that was in the second soundtrack for the series Weeds with Kevin Nealon, and it was when Doug, so it's called Doug's Dance, when he pumped the septic truck out onto the city council or whatever. They shot down his idea, and he got the septic truck and just pumped sewage all over everybody, and then the butt machine was playing the whole time that he was pumping the sewage onto the crowd. That was a pretty brutal scene. But so Uncle Mikey, when he said, "Hey, I made the Weeds soundtrack. I don't smoke the weeds, but I can get behind them using my song." So whatever, it was kind of cool. So that's where they were doing bum 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 biddy bum 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 biddy bum. That song's called Dig. Anyways, Max and I just did a challenge with some right-handed doom on a flaming hot sweet chili heat Cheeto. Lit me up pretty good, and I thought, what better training for? Now this thing, we were at the Hot Sauce Expo in Hamilton, Heatwave, and I went over to Slim's, and they had Pocky One Chips, and I said, "Oh, I can finally buy a Pocky One Chip." And then so I thought, okay, don't forget. And I went back to the because I didn't have anything on me. I went wandering around with no money in my pocket, like a really smart guy. And so then finally, when I got back there, they were sold out. And so I was a little bummed out, but it doesn't matter. I know where to get one if I want to get one. So a little while later, Heiko came back and he said, "Forget about the Pocky." He said, "He got me something that's supposed to be way hotter," he said. So this company is called Jargon Preserves. And they had a tent there, and a table at the expo. They had all kinds of goodies. But they were selling these little cubes, these little boxes that, as you can see, contains one chip, and I highly suspect that, oh, there's the bad glare, it's going to be nasty. So coming home, it got crunched in the bag, so it got a little beat up a little bit. And I said to Heiko, "Did it survive?" And he said, "Oh, yeah, well, mostly. The box had a dent in the corner, whatever." So this hasn't been opened yet, but a little bit, you can see there's kind of a gap at one end, so a little bit has fallen out. There was a little corner, little teeny tiny corner in the bag, and I tasted it, and I thought, yeah, I don't know, it's not too hot, whatever. And then later it started down here and started climbing up, and the heat, now I've never had the heat bypass my mouth and then come back up later. That for me is a absolutely new one. So I took a picture of it with the stuff that I got from Heatwave, and Jargon Preserves were nice enough to actually reply, because I tagged them in the photo. And so this is what they said, and I have to laugh. So this is what they said: "It's not that it's hotter so much than the pocket chip, of course, as it tastes better and the effect is more immersive." That sounds to my ears like more immersive. Oh, okay. What we do is we make a base spice blend, which is secret, and once we have that flavor dialed in, we ramp it up with some heat. No, we like heat here at Jargon, but we insist on heat and flavor. So instead of just using powdered peppers, we dehydrate our 3 hottest sauces. I love that idea. Dehydrated sauce ideas, magic to my ears. So so you have Hab, Ghost, Scorpion, and Reaper in there, and as well a big vinegar punch. Here's the so they said, "Now I know you'll be able to handle the heat, being an expert and all, but hopefully it does hit you fairly hard." I suspect it's going to hit me fairly hard. I suspect it would hit any expert fairly hard, but I like their confidence in my abilities. We had one young man try it at the expo, and he had to run to the cafeteria and suck down creamers as well as packets of cream cheese. Anyways, enjoy and let us know what you think. Come see us at the next one, where we're going to drop even more new goodies. Look forward to following your channel. Well, I look forward to you following my channel too. So cheers. I really appreciate them reaching out and giving me a little bit of a heads up on what I'm in for here. because they're confident that I'm going to be okay with this thing. And Heiko said it almost brought him to his knees, so I'm not exactly sure how the seal needs to get broken here. Oh, okay, it doesn't need to. Okay, there's a back side here. There we go, little flap. Okay. I'm going to try and keep this in frame as best I can. Everybody should know I'm not trying to trick anything here. Wow, it actually stayed together. So there's actually nothing left in the box. I thought it was going to all come apart when I took it out of the box. You can see it's kind of a two-layer chip too. There's kind of a, it's almost like a pita. There's almost like two sides to the thing. So I was kind of thinking to myself, well, should I have a bite first in case it's fatal? And then I thought, that's not the way you do these things. You pop it in your mouth and you go for it. So hashtag not stalling. 6 minutes in, I just wanted to properly explain how and where this thing came from. I want to thank Jargon Preserves. I'll thank you now before I'm not thanking you later. But so I've had my training tonight. I've had my right-handed doom, and watch wallet, spectacles, testicles, fire in the hole. Thank you, Heiko. Wow. Already I know that it's being very, very sneaky. Because right now I'm thinking, that's not so hot. Famous last words, because I know that this is going to start in the pit of my stomach and proceed to blow the top of my head off. I already know that. Flavor was incredible. I really have to say, most people that try the Pocky say the flavor isn't that good. This thing tasted really good. It tasted to me like a really good hot sauce. Flavor is number one. And I already know it's going to be really, really hot, but it doesn't hit, it doesn't punch you straight up. I think this is the worst kind of creeper, the one that just starts out like it's no big deal. I think my hands are already starting to, I think my fingers are starting to wiggle already, and I don't really have much burn in my mouth, but I know it's coming. I can feel it now in my belly. Wow. I had a really familiar flavor there too that I'm not exactly sure. I don't know if I could have done, maybe a celery salt, maybe. I got a distinct hint of celery. It's almost to me like a Caesar, when you get a rimmed Caesar with that celery salt seasoning blend. It doesn't taste too salty. I wouldn't go there. I don't think it's celery salt, maybe, but oh, that tastes good. That tastes really good. I would suspect that eating one of these and then drinking a Caesar would be a magical combination. The heat is really good. I can feel it mostly now right here. I'm feeling it not in my throat so much as you could, if it was pure Reaper, it would probably just punch you straight in the throat. But I think the peppers are blended so well that you get a little from column A, a little from column B, a little from column C. I think you get a little bit of each pepper. I think it's going to hit me in every way. I think eventually it's going to hit me in the throat like a Reaper. But right now, I don't know anything else that starts in the belly and comes back up to haunt you later. And I think that right-handed doom training was actually a really good idea, because now I'm not afraid. That was delicious. I suspect I could eat 2 or 3 of those. I might be able to stack maybe 2 or 3 before it would beat me on the head. And maybe they're right. Maybe I am a little better than I think. I thought it was going to punish me, but sweat on the mustache for sure. Sweat on the eyelids for sure. It's I got the tinnitus. I got the ringing in the ears a little bit more than before. Feel the heat now in my gums, back of my mouth, roof of my mouth. Feel it sinking in, I guess, for lack of a better way of saying it. That was really delicious. and still building. I mean, it's not gone yet. I don't know if it's if by the end I'm going to be screaming in pain. I don't think so. I don't know if it has that much more to give, but I think for any non-chili head, this would be a brutal experience. I think this would be a not very much fun thing to do. I think for most chili heads, it'll probably jump back and say, God damn it, that was the most delicious chip I've ever had. Because it really is. And like I say, it was kind of like 2 layers, like a pita. It was almost like it was delaminating in the middle there. Man, that is yummy. I can feel the burn is really good. It's a pleasant burn. It's not like an extract burn where it's hot, but it doesn't feel good sometimes. This is tremendous. This is a really good burn. Wow. I don't know if they offer them on their website. I didn't even bother to take a look, but let me tell you this: if Jargon Preserves has a one chip available to buy, do yourself a favor, because it's really delicious. That's a fantastic tasting chip. They got it right. All the stuff they said, they are right. And the vinegar, I could almost taste the vinegar, but I think when you dehydrate it, most of the vinegar flavor goes away. I think maybe you're left with a hint, but it's not like if you took a tablespoon of Tabasco or something, right? So just pure vinegar. Wow. Now I'm curious about what their 3 hottest sauces are. I guess I'm going to have to find out then. But I'm almost up to 12 minutes now. Real good burn, real good burn. Ears still ringing. Eyelids not sweating so much anymore. Mustache still a little moist. Little bit. Let's see if we can light it up a little bit. Well, my hat's off to Jargon Preserves. You guys make a hell of a chip. Their logo is really, really cute. It's like almost like a stylized. Well, it's a little pig, I think, or unless it's an aardvark. No, it's a pig. He's got a curly tail. It's a pig. Jargon Preserves. Do yourself a favor, order something, because they make real good stuff. Whoa, whoa! Look like Dr. Tongue. Would you like some apple juice? Hey, I'm getting punchy. That's a good sign. Jargon, your chip made me delirious. God bless you. Anyways, 13 minutes. Cheers, everyone.